Alright guys, welcome back to another update. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my subscribers. Thank you guys for locking in with your boy. Let's get into this thing. Alright, so we're trying to knock down Mr. South Peru, his little navy he got here. I think he realized a little too late that I was attacking him there, so I'll give him credit on that. He probably just didn't realize it, but now he does. Guys, if you don't know what's going on, by all means, just go back to part 1 and work your way back on down. This is a good one. This is pretty deep. He's still trying to escape, y'all. Why don't he just lay it down, man? Lay it down. And see, this is what I was saying about the patrol. Patrol allows me to continue to just track him down. I can move and keep moving and moving until he's finished. So he's not getting out of that. But he's sure trying, though. Any questions, any concerns, by all means, just leave it in the comments. But the beautiful thing about airplanes is that boats can really do very little damage to these airplanes. So that's a very good way to take down some boats, is to use your bombers. The bombers are boats' worst nightmares. So again, if you need to refresh your knowledge of what you want to attack with, because some things attack better. Like, I'm gonna tell you something else. Something I'm gonna let one of y'all answer this question. When you see these 15 horses Mr. South Peru got right here. Goodbye boat. See how that thing patrol and get rid of stuff? But these this 15 horses right here, right? Let's say now you see I got 32 cars. Got 12 horses and I got 7 troops. But the thing about it is I found out these horses, they don't want no parts of these cars. And they don't want no parts of no tanks. These horses are really good for attacking regular troops. So I found that out because I was unsure. So it's good to know where you, like, I wouldn't do 15 horses versus 15 cars. You're going to lose all your horses. You want to do 15 horses versus somebody's small troops, because that's where they do their most damage. But if you try to put them up against any tanks or anything like that, you're going to just lose your horses. Another thing is you definitely don't want to fight with those horses when it comes to anything in that water. Horses are very obsolete. Their numbers go way down when it comes to the Navy or anything like that. So when you're in war and you're going to battle, that could be very, very, very important for you to know that, especially now with the heroes. Because with the heroes, you can put them on your units and make sure you're fighting with the right units. So I'm really going to tap into that on the next time I play. I want to really tap into using the right units to fight the right battles. As you can see, I made him have to make a decision there, and he decided to move them horses and try to come here. But I got another car coming down to try to intercept that province. Probably won't get there in time, but that's okay. We at least we're going to take this province right here. Remember what I told you guys? This is an amateur move. This is like a level 4 fort. He could have left at least 3 horses there so I can at least earn it and tear it up so I don't get a real good province. So we'll take that. Appreciate it. As you can see, I released one of my cars so that he can go a lot faster than the 31. Because you lose energy when you make them go twice. Well, not twice. I think they go like 30% faster or something like that. So I got that one speeding off to get there, as well as this one speeding off to get there. So we make them work. We gonna make you work now. That's one thing about it. You're gonna work when you play against me. Because I didn't want to go to war with South Peru, but South Peru wanted to go to war with me. So we're gonna take that a little personal. I might can, I'm a little, undermanned. I got the big dog and the crack cocaine guys. They up there doing their thing. But I'm not finna let no South Peru bully me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's slow it down just a tad. Okay. Now, as you can see, that's why I like when these guys think they doing something. Oregon is a little smarter than the other bunch. He ain't slick, but he's smart. But you see this guy, he jumped the gun. So once I finish with my airplanes down there dealing with that Navy threat from South Peru, I already seen these guys coming. But look at what they got to deal with. This is a long province. So you got to understand how this stuff works, guys. So now it's gonna take these guys a little while to get down here. So what do? I let them come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. And now they're about, at least from right here where this red dot is at, to about right there on my province, that got to be about at least no less than 2 hours to get from here to there. So now I got my airplane here, and I'm gonna just let it patrol like it did, just a few while ago, and it's gonna just tear these guys up right here, especially these artillery guns. It really didn't bring no firepower. See, a lot of these guys come with these little weak stats. He got 160 troops, but they about halfway killed, so that's about 100 troops with 7 artilleries. That's not gonna do nothing at all. That's probably what Oregon is looking at. He's probably saying, yeah, you messed up. So we're gonna take those guys down. Okay, we got Oregon kind of moving in a lot right here, bringing in a little Navy. I'm seeing some aggression here. And I can understand that because he probably doesn't want me to transfer any more troops into this area here. So I got to do some mobilization quick, because one thing I don't want to happen is I don't want this whole area to get swamped with submarines just yet. So I may need to do some mobilizing, guys. Still trying to clear this little area out. Just about done. Okay. So guys, we took care of that little threat that was right there. Annihilated that whole group of troops he had over there. Oregon stayed put. So now we again, this is why these bombers are very effective, guys. They just took out a whole navy. They just took out a whole little regime over here, and now they're on their way to go try to put out some more fires. I could have sent them down here to take out the 43 and all of that, but why when I know I could just be patient and eventually we'll get these guys taken care of. We got bigger fish to fry. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back at you.